So this was back in 1993. I believe it was a UK, a UK paper, but it was in the paper in 1993. Royals in Satan storm. Doctors tell of death cult. And what is this death cult? Well, this death cult is your ninth. I've heard people say it two different ways: ninth circle cult and ninth circuit. Maybe people are getting. It doesn't matter. It's a cult. It's a hunting humans cult. I mean, they do a whole bunch more. They sacrifice, they murder, and then they will go as far, you know what? I'll just get to it. I'll get to it. I'm going to read straight from it. So this has been being looked into by some. This ties into my video on Nicole Kidman's father because he was part of this cult. Because there's been several people that have accused him of. And he was like a psychologist, and he was on the NIH here in America at one time for the mental health. So this is I have to vent first though. I do because I it's my therapy. I'm so pissed off at every nursing organization at this point and nursing union. All these damn people, Jesuits probably, like that chief nursing officer that emotionally abused a 16-year-old kid and tried to ruin my career, okay? She's some forensic nurse out of University of Chicago. She's not there anymore. She was. But this goes back to your Jesuits, some of it. Yep. So of course she would do that. No moral compass. But those experts, okay, at the nursing boards in this state and these unions, what do they focus on? Systemic racism. They focus on equity, equality, while completely disregarding satanic ritual abuse that's been going on forever worldwide. Well, of course they would ignore it. They have aligned with the very people that cover it up or are doing it. That's why our borders are wide open. They're on board with it. Where's the mental health profession? I mean, the people at the top there, where are they making this the number one mental health priority for sure is satanic ritual abuse and pedophilia because of how widespread it is and how long it's been going on. There is nothing coming out of those experts. Pisses me. It pisses me. They are such. Every nursing board in every state in this country is a disgrace to the profession. I know I'm going so hard, but they are an embarrassment while they carry on about white system or black systemic racism and our apologies. You are doing that while you completely ignore the most innocent being killed around the world, and you aligned with the people involved. You know what? Breathe. I'm sorry. It makes me so mad though. Obviously, I'm screaming and forgive me, God. Okay, let me just read this because if I'll go off on a rant and it'll just. I apologize. So in 2008, Child Focus case managers dealt with 2,177 missing persons and sexual abuse files, involving in total 2,388 children. Of these cases, 1,041 files concerning runaways, of which 40% concerned children between the ages of 13 and 15. 12% concerned children below the age of 13. 435 files concerned parental abductions. 351 files concerned missing unaccompanied migrant minors. Yes, let me say that one again, since the UN and all of our nursing unions and professional organizations support open borders because they love people so much. That 300, and this was back in 2008, so just think what it's like now. 351 files concerned missing unaccompanied migrant minors. Yeah, great way to get a bunch of kids to do child sacrifice to. You unions, you nursing professional boards in this country. So, sorry, I just. Okay. 49 files concerned an effective abduction, a third person Let me read that again. 21 files concerned lost or otherwise missing children. 280 files concerned cases of sexual abuse of children, of which nearly 60% concerned children below 12. 60% below the age of 12. European royals killing naked children for fun at a human hunting party. This is not, it's everywhere. There's witnesses, all of it. So this is how great our mainstream media is, right? Teens were drugged, stripped, naked, raped, hunted down in the woods and killed by European royals. The Ninth Circle Satanic child sacrifice cult is allegedly involved in such hunting parties across the globe. The Ninth Circle was also said to have well-organized and secret human hunting parties. I know some of this I read yesterday, but I wanted to repeat it. That include pedophilia. Privately owned forest groves were believed used in the U.S., Canada, France, and Holland. It appeared children and teens were obtained by the criminal drug syndicate Octopus. So that's why all of our professional organizations are corrupt and maybe involved in it. Yeah, at this point, because they support these traffickers and these cartels because they want open borders. So our nursing profession cares, at the top anyway, they care about hurting people. In 2004, I was an involuntary witness. This part I read. I wanted to read something else, though. I read it last night in regards to the Nicole Kidman thing. But it was about how a witness in 2004, she gave testimony that she witnessed the torturing, rape, and murder sessions of drugged children performed for a group of high-ranking people at the highest of levels in the Netherlands. Yeah. And that she said that I was taken to hunting parties in Belgium, close to Brussels, where I saw 2 boys and a girl ages 14 to 16 hunted and killed by global elites. The human hunting party was heavily guarded by the Netherlands Royal Guard. I was told that King Albert of Belgium was present. And when you try to go to many of these sites where there was links for it, they're all removed. So that just tells you even more it's true. Yes, so stripped down, yes, it's your literal Hunger Games, these disgusting, depraved individuals. 4 eyewitnesses confirmed that the children and youths, they were forced to attend human hunting parties, where they were, yeah, so it's just oh, well, this goes a little bit more, though. 4 people said that human hunting parties where they and other children were raped and some killed, and deceased boys' penises were cut off. Allegedly, there was a Dutch countryside palace where boys' penises were displayed like trophies on a wall. Some hunting parties were hosted on the grounds of Belgium, Queen Beatrix Palace, European royals, allegedly killing children in human hunting parties. And then to get to, there's so much on this, there really is. 5 international judges are examining evidence of child rape, torture, murder, and kidnapping allegedly done by global elite members of the Ninth Circle Satanic Child Sacrifice Cult Network. I'm very leery on the international court system because it's tied to the United Nations. Regular Ninth Circle child sacrifices were said to have taken place in the catacombs of the Catholic cathedrals, at the Vatican, on private estates and groves. At least 34 child mass grave sites were identified in Ireland, Spain, and Canada, and refused excavation by the respective governments, of course, because they're all involved, and refused by the Crown of England and Catholic Church. Yep, that shouldn't surprise anybody. And 800 Irish children were slaughtered, and they were found in, in a cistern or a cistine. So that's on the grounds of a nun's like sanctuary. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with, while our professional organizations continue to show what reprobate minds they have.